2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This isn't working. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
But I kind of wanted to. Hello. These are also. Good morning, Desert Edge. Welcome to Same Time. I'm Jocelyn Cardenas. Your
Good morning, Desert Edge. Welcome to Sting Time. I'm your student body president, Jaslyn Cardenas.
And I'm your student body activities director, Jordan Lakin.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and for a moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you. Now it's time for DETV.
Coming up on today's show, we will meet a DE student whose entrepreneurial skills are paying off, literally. And DE's chase for state continues as the varsity football team comes off a nail-biting win on Friday. Ron will have the details in sports.
All that, plus club news, and a look at what's going on around campus. This is DETV.
Hello, Desert Edge. Today is Monday, November 18, 2019. I'm Scam.
And I'm Arabia. Welcome to DETV.
We got a lot lined up for y'all today, so let's get to it. But first, let's see who's being served for the hot lunch in the cafeteria today. Today's hot lunch is chef's choice with a variety of fruit. Well, Arabia, I guess we'll just have to wait for lunch to see what's really cooking, you feel me?
But we don't have to wait for today's November-themed question of the day.
Today's question is, what is the flower for November? Is it A, a chrysanthemum, B, a dahlia, C, aster, or D, a Michaelmas daisy? That's a good question, but flowers aren't really my vibe.
Wow, I guess I'll have to cancel the flowers I ordered for you then, Scam. Now let's move on to today's announcements.
Students who recently completed their ASVAB should Mr. Cravens in the College and Career Center to get their results from the test. Mr. Cravens will be available through all Power Hour for all students. Today, the media organization will be meeting during the second half of Power Hour. This is a very important all-members meeting to discuss PSAs, T-shirts, and possibly traveling to Washington, D.C. for the SCN convention in March.
Students who are interested in the Journalism Club or part of the Journalism Club should take note of this one. Starting Monday, December 2nd until Friday, December 6th, the Journalism Club will be advertising the release date for their online magazine. On December 6th, the Journalism Club will give members the tools necessary to announce that the literary magazine has been released, including the website, what the magazine will entail, and how to access it.
Good news for varsity and JV pom teams on Saturday. The varsity and JV pom teams completed the USA Nationals qualifier at Estrellas Foothill High School with amazing results. Varsity came home with first place in their division and JV came in second with their division. Both teams qualified to compete in Nationals in Anaheim, California in February. If you see a Pommy, please congratulate them.
Earning money can be a struggle for DE students.
Balancing work, school, and recreational time can be difficult.
And jobs like working in restaurants or clothing stores can be pretty inflexible, forcing some students to choose between earning money or sleeping enough for school.
But DETV reported Jesse Rodriguez met up with one student who was making a lot of money on his own terms.
Here's more.
Most kids work drive-through at fast food restaurants or ushers at theaters to make their money. But for DE freshman Devin Holder, he had different plans in mind.
I've been flipping clothes since April 2019.
Although Devin is new to the clothes flipping business has been very successful.
The biggest sale I've probably made, it would probably be my Bape collab with Adidas Shark hoodie, and I sold that for around $260 cash.
Devin has made quite a profit from his earliest investments with his clothes flipping business.
Basically, what I do is mainly I post it up on OfferUp, and when I post it on OfferUp, I just post like everything like the logo and then the tags, and then they'll authenticate it.
The process of selling clothes is easy for Devin, but can sometimes be difficult when finding new merchandise on sale.
Well, if you want to buy clothes to turn for a profit, you have to buy off the actual website for retail. But the problem is that there's a whole millions of people trying to get that one item at once, so you got to be fast.
Devin manages to keep the business running and gets a lot of support from his family.
My parents are supportive of this, and especially my mom, because she's kind of interested in it too.
Some of Devin's biggest sales consisted of Supreme merchandise, but that isn't the only brand Devin sells.
Because I also sell Bathing Ape, a Bathing Ape, which is also Bape, Antisocial Social Club.
Devin has invested a lot of time to get his business going and plans to expand in the near future. Reporting from DE, I'm Jess Rodriguez.
sports reporter Ryan Bracken can hardly contain himself after hearing the news that DE varsity football won on Friday night.
You were pretty excited, Ryan.
Thanks, guys. It was pretty awesome news, but I'll get to the football news soon. But let's talk about European football first. There will be a boys soccer scrimmage this Thursday, November 21st. If you see them soccer team, be sure to wish them good luck. As I said before, the football team won last Friday against Casa Grande in a nail-biter game with a game-winning field goal kicked with just 3 seconds left. The field goal kept the game out of overtime and sent DE to the state semifinals. The team won by a final score of 25-21 and will be facing Gila Ridge at Buckeye High School this Friday. A win there will put DE into the finals. So start playing to go support the team. They're pushed the finals back to you.
Thanks for that, Ryan.
Now it's time to step away from sports and let back into the past to see what Vaughn has done up.
Vaughn?
Thanks. Today we look back to November 18th, 1928, where we look to the birth of one of film's most iconic characters. Today in 1928, one of Disney's first ever animations called Steamboat Willie was released. The film featured a small bipedal mouse driving a steamboat. The mouse was, of course, Mickey Mouse. This character would grow up to become one of film's most iconic characters, the mascot of the company, which made famous franchises such as The Lion King, Avengers, and even Star Wars. I, for one, am awfully glad that the little mouse drove a steamboat, because if he hadn't, then I probably wouldn't have been able to get Disney Plus and get my Mandalorian fix. Back to you.
Thanks, Vaughn.
Well, you've had some time to think about today's question of the day. The question was, what is the flower for November? Chrysanthemum, Delilah, Aster, or Michaelmas Daisy?
And the answer is A, the chrysanthemum.
We're almost done for today, but before we go, let's finish up with weather.
It's November, it's fall, but I hope it's more than that.
Alex, can you give us the latest updates on the weather?
Thanks, guys. This week's weather is looking pretty nice. First, we have this for state temps. We have 32 in Flagstaff with a low and a high of 67. For Phoenix, we got 57 as a low, and Tucson we got 58. Yuma, it's going to be kind of hot with 64 and 88. Now let's check out the today's weekly temps. For the weekly temps, we have Monday is going to be 53 at the low, high 82, and then it's going to be raining on Tuesday through Thursday. And then Friday is going to get pretty low with the low 44 and a high 66. That's it for today's weather, Desert Edge. Back to you guys.
That does it for today, DE. Remember, you can send us requests, suggestions, story ideas, and announcements to de2012@gmail.com.
Until then, I'm Scam.
And I'm Arabia. Have a great day, Scorpions.